What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Unleash Blading video. So, little funny story before we get started. I actually tried to record this last night because last night is when we got our new data download for the upcoming units that we're going to be talking about here in a minute. So I got started, I did about like 3 or 4 minutes of talking, and then when I went to look for the units, they were not in the news. So I guess they wanted to wait until a day before, since this is, by the way, I did get spoiled on who the units are going to be. I didn't want to wait a whole nother day to find out, and people had already known what the units are going to be. So we're going to be talking about that in a minute. But first, I guess second, since the thing before was first. Second, we have some news. It's not going to be anywhere here or anything you can look at in game. It would only be on the Japanese Twitter if you go and look at the SAO Blading Twitter. They dropped some new... Well, actually, no. It was on the official SAO Twitter, but then the SAO Blading Twitter retweeted it because it was relevant. The Idolmaster collab that we know we're going to be getting, I thought, honestly, it was going to be the next banner. I thought maybe they would forego a New Year's banner and just start it then. With how long ago they kind of announced it, I thought it would be pretty close. But apparently, it's not. Because the live stream where they're going to talk about it, it's going to be a general SAO live stream. They're going to talk about, what's going to go on with SAO in 2022, just as a franchise. Obviously, we know we're going to be getting another progressive movie. If you saw the first movie, you see at the end, they do tease another movie. That's not really a spoiler. I mean, at this point, people should know it's going to obviously be more adaptations of progressive. But anyway, so we know we're going to be getting a second movie. And then, of course, I don't know if we're going to get an anime for Unital Ring yet. Might be too soon, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But, so that stream is on the 30th of January. So it's literally a month from today. So if you're worried about, wanting to save for the collab, if you want to summon on this banner we're going to be talking about here, you probably have time to do so because, at the very least, it'll be a month from now until the Idolmaster collab starts. So, enough about that. Let's go ahead and look at these new units. By the way, they did drop this a couple days ago. We do have a Sachi right here. Sachi home screen. So if you are someone who likes to, maybe spend a little money here and there on these home screen characters, very nice there. We're going to go over everything, but first things first, I do want to talk about our New Year's. Welcome to 2022 Season 5. So Season 5, obviously, this is not just the banner, this is just the season in general, but obviously they are promoting, the start of 2022 with the 2 new units we're going to be getting. It is our magical duo that we always get together. It's not very frequent that we see them with other characters or separated, Alice and EYDIS. So we'll definitely go ahead and look at all this stuff. As you can see, we're going to be getting a free Liz. Liz is going to be the free character. It looks like Asuna is going to be possibly a home screen thing that you get as part of the season pass. So a lot of stuff to kind of get here. Let's just quickly go down. Liz is a dark unit, which is interesting because, the anniversary had dark units. So it's interesting that we're probably going to be going back to dark. I wish Liz would get some better treatment, an actual summonable unit, but I mean, I guess this is better than nothing. And I really wish she wasn't dark again. We already have a dark Liz. On the bright side, though, she will have incarnate combo and break stack. So she is going to be a pretty decent unit. Let's just look at her stats real quick. Wow, that's a lot of HP. Holy crap, that's a lot of HP. For a free unit, she's pretty good. 8,000 HP, 2,300 magic attack. What kind of unit is she? Okay, so she's gonna be for now, our dark unit, kind of tank unit. But yeah, for a free unit, she's really, really solid. She's got enhanced mode New Year. So she actually will be a unit that you could probably utilize on like a team. She has a solid 50% incarnate break. So it seems like they're actually she's good enough to be, a summonable unit. So I'm actually okay with this then. She's got decent stats to actually warrant, using her as a free unit. So that's pretty cool there. Obviously no active links, that's a bummer, but I mean, she wouldn't really have a partner, I guess, too much anyways. We're gonna have a login bonus. It looks like there's gonna be a Synon. When does this start? Okay, so tonight's login bonus will give us like a home screen Synon. Okay, let's take a look. Where's the actual banner? I mean, that's obviously why we're all here. Okay, here it is. Starts tomorrow, so 24 hours as of recording this video. This banner will be going live. I will be summoning. They are limited. It's really hard to guess what they decide is limited or not, because obviously we did just get Christmas Queenella, and she was not limited, but then this banner is going to be limited. Interestingly enough, they are not going back to the usual, like what we had for limited during the anniversary. Step 7 is still no longer a guaranteed new unit. I mean, the 50% is still nice, but very interesting that we're going back to the old step-up method. They are non-elemental. I'm not like a huge fan of non-elemental just in general because, and I mention this every time, you know, it's just neutral damage that you do, so you're not going to be seeing super high numbers compared to other colors. And then, of course, you don't get that resistance, but you don't get that. It's better on the receiving end than for like something like Light and Dark, but it's not as good as like, you know, Water, Earth, Fire, Wind. But I'm going to be summoning here because I could definitely use some new non-elemental stuff. Plus, I really like these costumes. I think they look really nice. So let's see what they do for starters. Okay, so let's start off with EYDIS because she's at the top, and Air of Happiness EYDIS. 6,600 HP. Okay, they're magic units, 2,500 attack. That's pretty solid. 319 speed. Okay. Looks like she's a double assault charge unit. She's got an assault field. So her charge is magic attack strong on single enemy, lowers magic resistance by 20% for one turn, and current charge 20%. Okay. First assault is magic attack extra strong on single enemy, deals 50% additional damage on enemies. Okay, so you charge into this assault. And then her assault field is just magic attack strong on single enemy, and you get that recollection field. So that's pretty nice there. Her incarnate skill is Kamikage Hakubai Snowstorm. That's a mouthful. Okay, so she's going to be one of these, you know, you would really want to start with her incarnate because you'll get that +3. I mean, you technically will get a +4 because then during the incarnate charge, you can use your assault field. So you'll get +4 recollection, you know, right off the bat. So that's good. So you get the special recollection field non-elemental +3 and then increases non-elemental's magic attack by 10%. Now here's the downside to this whole magic thing. Let's take a look at this real quick. We'll get to Alice here in a minute. Let me actually reset this filter because I was looking at units earlier. Where is she? There. Okay. So let's go ahead and change this to magic attack. Non-elemental really doesn't have any real magic units. I mean, obviously you have some. I mean, even you're like, you have heal, but you're still physical. Yeah, non-elemental really doesn't have any magic units at all. So the buffs that you're going to be getting for like this EYDIS, for example, with her incarnate buffing magic attack, it's really not going to benefit any of these units here because they're all physical. So that is one thing to kind of keep in mind, that if you're going to be summoning here, you know, obviously you're going to be focusing on magic and non-elemental moving forward, because if you just like pull EYDIS, for example, and throw on your non-elemental team, none of the other units on your non-elemental team are going to benefit from that magic boost. It's just going to be her. So just something to keep in mind. All right, let's take a look at Alice down here, which I don't really know who the real prize is going to be. I guess we'll see after we look at... usually the first unit they have on the banner is the one that, you know, they expect you to be going for, but let's see. Okay, 6720 HP, 2460 magic attack. Okay, 316 speed. So she is a break enhance field unit. Okay. Also more raising magic attack. So right now, these two units are really only going to be benefiting each other. So if you're going for one of them, I assume you're probably wanting to go for both of them because, excuse me, they're not going to be benefiting anyone else besides each other. And then probably next week when we get, I'm going to guess, a solo non-elemental banner, solo character, mind you, they'll benefit from it as well, I would assume. So her break skill, magic attack strong and single enemy, recovers okay, so both her attacks recover HP, so she's going to be an attack healer. So I actually really, really like that. But recovers HP weak of all allies and current break 50%. Shining Stars, assault, magic attack extra strong on single enemy, recovers HP weak of all allies. Yeah, even just right off the bat, Alice is definitely who I want more. Of course, Alice, special partner are obviously going to be each other. On the bright side, if you only pull EYDIS, you at least have another partner. You know, you do have the non-elemental first anniversary Alice, as well as some other Alices as well, that you can pair her up with. But of course, you know, the best thing to do would be to have them together. And then we got Focus and Protect, all field. Raises magic attack of all allies by 20% for 2 turns. Raises physical resistance by 20% for 2 turns. I assume for everyone as well. And then Recollection field, non-elemental +1. So you got more Recollection building right there. So realistically, if you use that on top of, you know, if EYDIS incarnates at the beginning of a fight, use her assault field, that's 4. And then you get 5 if you decide to enhance her in the incarnate as well. There you go. Incarnate skill, Premier Hakubai. Incarnate magic attack on single enemy deals 15% additional damage on enemies inflicted. Okay. Imaginarium is obviously going to be the same for both of them. They get the magic attack. They have each other for special partner, party skill, and then of course she gets break stack, whereas EYDIS will get charge stack. And that's pretty much it. I guess we'll take a look at the new... Just want to see if anything's changed. I doubt it has. Yeah, normal 3% rates. And then let's just see what the new cutoff point is going to... hello? I don't know why it's sliding down when I'm sliding up. Okay, let's see. Ariev is... Okay, so we're... Wow, literally right before the anniversary. You know, beta tester Kirito and then that Asuna right there. So, really cool. And, I assume there's an event with this. Let's just take a look at all this other stuff. Okay, this is the stuff we already looked at. Christmas login bonus, we looked at that. There is a player questionnaire going on right now. I recommend everyone doing this. If you have anything you want to kind of bring to the developers' attention, you know, stuff you'd like to see improved. End of the year login bonus has already begun. Is there an event coming with this? Probably be easier just to slide down this way. Okay, I don't think there's going to be an event. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Rondo of a Fragile Blade. Okay, so this will be... I figured there had to be. We're getting a new pass, so... Yep, and here's Liz right there. New event coming tomorrow. What do we get during this? Is it... Okay, it's a ranking event, so normal ranking event. You get an Imaginarium as the event pass reward for EYDIS, and then the high score reward will be the Imaginarium for Alice. And that's pretty much it. So, let me know what you guys think down below about the new EYDIS and Alice. Obviously, you know, very frequent characters to be getting new units. I would like to see something new, but, you know, every once in a while. But who knows? Maybe after the start of the new year, you know, in between stuff, we can see some other characters get some 4 stars that maybe don't have them, or maybe don't have multiple. But I'm definitely going to be summoning on this. I will at least do 5 steps immediately, and then I will probably go to step 7 if I have to. My main goal is Alice. If I get Alice before step 5 and I don't get EYDIS, even though I would love to have the active link between them, I think I will call it quits there, just because we do have a collab in a month, and I'm sure there's probably going to be multiple banners for the collab, at least 2 weeks worth of banners. Oh yeah, and then there's the, I think it's, is it in game already? Let me see. Let me see. Could have sworn I saw people say it might have been in game already. I guess it's not. Long story short, I don't have any confirmation until I actually see it in game, but there's going to be a pack you can buy. I mentioned this before, where you'll be able to get a older, limited unit. I think I saw the pack, it comes with 400 cubes, so if it's 400 cubes and that ticket, I'm expecting it's probably going to be between like $60 to $80 USD. But from what I understand, it's not a select ticket. So if you're buying this ticket, just be aware. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say it's for sure like this, but from what I've been told, it doesn't look like it's going to be a select. So this is really only going to be for, and apparently it only goes up to the EYDIS that they gave us for her birthday, where she got like the special armor. So if you have like all the limiteds up to that point, I wouldn't even bother with this ticket. But if you have never summoned on a limited banner before and you don't mind spending the money, maybe this will be useful for you. If you're missing a lot of limited units from like when they first started doing them. But like me, for example, the only limited units I'm missing are Yu-Gi-Oh! Before the anniversary, the Halloween one, and then the Sinon, whose banner is still up. This Sinon right here, I still do not have, and I don't plan to kind of go for. I did step 1, when she came out, maybe thought I could try and YOLO it, but I'm not going to go and chase her, Someday, maybe they'll do another ticket, that'll actually be a select ticket, and then maybe I can grab her then. But as of right now, I'm completely set. Just gonna... I need non-elemental help anyway, because I feel like non-elemental hasn't gotten the love it really needs in a good while. I mean, just looking at my team, there's nothing special on this at all. I think the newest unit you'll see right here is probably Entokia. And even though, he is a very solid tank, I'm definitely not doing well in the damage department. So I think this Alice and EYDIS will be very useful to me if I can get them both. But I've rambled on long enough. That's going to be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.